Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, so subbing, could be random, and today we're gonna review Close Enough Season 3. Now Season 3 started a little slow at first, but when it was to do, it really goes something places downwards. But I love it they also focus on Season 3 the side characters, specifically Bridget and Randall, and a little bit of Randy, because Randy does have a specific episode to develop him, also showing he actually is gay. Yeah, I was sort of surprised because I've never read him as a gay character, but the more I keep thinking about it, the more I realize, yeah, he did a lot of signals that he was sort of gay, I guess. A sort of vibe feeling that I could not put my finger on till I watched the episode of Randy, how he was sort of kind of attracted to this other guy. It just sort of clicked. And something that it was sort of obvious at first, but I just couldn't see it for some reason. But other than that, that's what happened to that character. Now, Bridget and Randall was a little different because they do focus on a little bit more on Bridget, that why she's sort of successive of being sort of internet famous, why she chose that career, and you think, oh, because she was successful back in the day, and she was, but it's a little bit more in that. There was another episode diving in more why she act this way, because of her mom, that she sort of belittles her in trying to show her she is an important person, and how she does this, her mom sort of twists her mind by kind of comparing to his sister, who goes a completely different career, and show you why you're not like your sister, why she's so better than you, and you realize she does the same thing to her other sister to compare her to the other one, just to push them to be better. And that stuff is sort of disturbing, but it kind of makes a lot of sense why Bridget act this way. Now Randall himself, you do go a little deeper of him, not a lot, but enough to see why he's sort of very weird, odd, besides his faulty marriage. He also why he doesn't like doctors, because his father died in a hospital because his father was sort of scared of the results, and that sort of messed up Randall also that way. That's why he acts sort of very weird, superstitious type of guy. But also I love it they sort of establish how Bridget and Randall are so different, but at the same time makes sense why they sort of attract to each other. And also shows you they're still sort of in love with each other, but they don't know if they actually are in love anymore. And that sort of weird balance that this is a thing or not a thing, we just don't know. And that is sort of interesting. I'm kind of glad they do focus on those side characters. But a little bit more, they did a Halloween special that kind of surprised me, because that Halloween special is just completely worth watching, because that single episode bring back the horror treehouse, or Treehouse of Horror, there we go. In that Halloween special, they reference everything to regular show, to the costumes, to the sounds, to some of the characters just seen but just sort of brief mentions. He also sort of breaking the fourth wall to the very end of the episode. That's sort of kind of like Twilight Zone twist. One of the characters realized they're actually cartoon characters, and that was sort of well executed, sort of surprised me, especially all three kind of horror shorts that they focus on each character, how they fit in each other, making sort of twists and turns, how they died in the horror stories. That's sort of traditional of the original regular show. Yeah, I enjoy that. This just completely reference everything, not just the show, other pop culture like Snake from Solid Snake, The Prince, Morbius from The Matrix, and many other different pop culture references you feel will be a little bit tiring and cliche, but somehow close enough, actually well executed everything. That was sort of, I think, the most surprising thing, because one thing I'm noticing of Close Enough, it's sort of tired of the reference and never do anything different uniqueness. Now we're still the Halloween special completely surprised me they still have it, because in the very beginning I felt there was sort of running ideas because they read all the best ideas of the original show, not close enough, regular show, and they sort of ran out of ideas of close enough. But no, I was wrong. They still have refreshing takes, different ideas, even though all ideas there are cliches. They know what to do exactly. Yeah, I'm kind of glad because I was afraid watching this third season to be sort of boring, but was luckily completely wrong. Yeah, I'm just glad about that. Especially what happened in the Halloween special, the very end of that was sort of a twist, sort of like a Twilight Zone twist. They actually went all in. They break the fourth wall. One of the characters realized they're cartoon, and they went inside the studio, sort of talking to a creator of the show and the voice actors. That sort of kind of horror point of view that was so well executed kind of blew my mind. Of course, this is not the first time. Other shows done this before, like Teen Titans Go or Chowder also did it also for comedy purpose, but this wasn't a comedy purpose. This was a horror point of view. It actually completely worked, and that thing kind of blows my mind. But all of that, I just need to recommend one thing. If you can watch one episode of Close Enough, watch the Halloween special. That one, if you're a fan of the regular show, watch that episode because it's completely nostalgia, but also well the nostalgia. You never seen the original show, you still enjoy because it's just so well executed. Now, I really got nothing else to say, just one thing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.